Hi, this is Naveen Ferguson. Welcome to the channel. So glad to have you here. Okay, so this is a tarot card reading channel where I offer general card readings, money and career readings, love readings, and for a limited time, personal readings. For the personal readings, you can see more information in the description box below. For the extended, for the money and career and love readings, you'll have to consider becoming a Patreon member, which really does help the growth and development of the channel. There's a lot of things I plan to offer you, and with your support, we can get there. When it comes to the YouTube channel, please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and please leave comments. I would love to know if the readings are helping you. Okay, thank you for being here once more, and let's get into your reading. Okay, Aries, hi, this is Naveen Ferguson. Welcome to the channel. We are, if I can get these cards up, we are about to dive into your love reading for the time frame of July the 21st to August the 15th of 2025. Aries, just letting you know that with the love reading, as well as the money and career readings, the extended will be on my Patreon page as a Lotus tier member. So if you want to see the extended for this love reading, you will have to consider becoming a Lotus tier member on my Patreon page. What else? Oh yeah. Please remember to like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit the bell icon, and please leave comments. I would love to know if the readings are beneficial for you. Also, as soon as my YouTube gets to 1,000 subscribers or more, I can open up a membership page, which will allow me to do the same things I do on my Patreon page, also on my YouTube page. For right now, especially, becoming a Patreon member is definitely one of the best ways to help support the growth and development of the channel. I have two tiers there. There's the key membership tier on my Patreon page and also the Lotus membership. I am striving, Aries, to consider offering more and doing other things, but to be perfectly frank, all that takes resources. So by your consideration of becoming a Patreon member, it really does help the growth and development of the channel. Okay, so that being said, my technologies are still having some issues. I'm doing the best I can, but yeah, let's just go through it and see how everything goes. So this is a love reading for Aries for the time frame of July the 21st to August the 15th of 2025. Let's see what's going on. And we have the Hangman. Okay, so Aries, you are clearly in some form of what's coming through is some outside the box consideration, or there's some consideration in a relationship aspect that is outside the norm being done towards you. Perhaps you offered or entreated or kind of pushed towards consideration towards an agenda or a nuance, something off like a nuance almost beyond aspects of modern type of way when it comes to a relationship matter. I sense for some of you, this actually has something to do with not only perhaps an intimate love affair, but almost like a from like a friendship, social understanding of sorts for some of you. This is wanting to bring a bit more spice to your dynamic or dynamics. I sense this is coming through in a social aspect as well, not just an intimate aspect with perhaps a significant other or others, but you want more adventure. It seems like you want something more. You want something more fiery, I guess. And it's like you're trying to figure out what that looks like. You're making this known, or you're about to make this known, and vice versa. other another person or people in some sorts are in this type of consideration towards this collaborative union of sorts. You haven't exactly figured out what exactly that would look like or what that is yet, but the door is open towards those vibes to flow in that creative way, and you're open to these ideas or these new experiences. I sense this aspects of wanting to travel more, adventure more, wanting to just get outside your comfort zone is what I'm hearing when it comes to certain aspects of intimacy and certain aspects of just the day-to-day living, just you want more. Okay, further clarification for the hangman energy. Yeah, see, there we go, Aries. The world. Oh my goodness, the world is coming through, literally saying what I just finished saying. The world is opening up and advancing, becoming more. Okay, so some of you want to relocate, you want to travel, you're planning on these things, not just because you want it, but you are planning, you are moving towards that. Right now you're figuring out where to go or how to get there, or how is this going to look, strategizing in certain respects. Okay, this new lifestyle I sense, like you're trying to figure out, like, how is this going to look, and you're making pivotal steps. Like, the commitment to do this is there, you're just kind of figuring out how that looks. Okay, and planning towards it, but the doors are opening with the world card. So some of you, I sense, will be some of you, I just saw more of senior dynamics. You might be leaving a larger dwelling or something like that and moving into more of a smaller dwelling, perhaps, to be more free when it comes to your finances or experience or time management, to travel more, so you don't have like a large place and live, just enough for you and your significant other or others, whatever the situation is. Some of you want to uproot and just be on the go. Some of you just want more intimacy in certain experiences. I'm sensing. Okay, and that's all combined in this too. It doesn't have to be any one thing for some of you. It could be all of that. But this is definitely opening up and moving forward. And this is the universe opening up that option, that opportunity for this. Like, because you've invited this way of thinking, this understanding to expand in certain ways, but how to try to figure out how that looks, the universe is complimenting you with bringing you those answers with the world card. Okay, further clarification. Thank you, universe. Yeah, see, 9 of Pentacles. There you go. Nine of Pentacles is literally that independent spirit. Okay, it is literally that adventurous spirit. It is literally getting up and going and being free, resting when you want, traveling when you want, spending times with social aspects when you want. It doesn't matter. You can get up and be flowing by yourself and having a amazing time. You could be doing it with your significant other or others. You could be doing it with a social group, whatever the situation is, and you're supported. Okay, you have the freedom, the capability, and it's not going to break the bank or anything. You have the resources. You will have the time. You understand? So this whole thing is coming towards a structure in which this can be maintained, in which this new lifestyle that you're trying to cultivate can flourish. Okay, there's a lot of adventure, a lot of happiness, a lot of excitement and intimacy in so many respects, and not just physical intimacy, but emotional intimacy. The what's coming through, it's like the memories on so many levels that will be built from this. Okay, some of you, I just saw are solo in this, and you're breaking free from what people or you've even known yourself to be. And you know what? It's like, I'm just getting off of this job or getting out of retirement or something, and I'm just gonna go and be adventurous. That's definitely for some of you. For the younger crowd, this is definitely all the other stuff I said before. Okay, this is absolutely incredible. I am very excited for you. Yes, go out there, live your life, Aries. Let's see what the insight into that is, and yeah, there you go, sudden wealth. So some of you getting your retirement fund or selling that home, like I said, getting downsized, and having or planning and or getting an investment or something that is supporting this. Okay, that you're able to just make those arrangements so that you can just go. Okay, so sudden wealth is coming in your life. Nine of Pentacles there too to support this, Aries. Okay, so let's see what else is happening. And we have, Strength card. It's going to take a lot. I see it, a lot of strength for you and your partner, or your intimate relationships of sorts, or if you're single. It's going to take a lot for you to come out of an understanding, because that's what you want. To leave an understanding, to move forward into this brand new chapter in your life, which you want. You feel this longing. It's going to take strength to do it, because it's just so, for some people, they're going to see it as very radical. Okay, but you want more. Okay, and the universe is supporting you in this. You have the strength to do this. Love yourself, love the person you're with, love the the opportunity for the adventure, and to really expand your life and to just elevate it with more happiness. Yes, do it. Further clarification. High priestess. See, there you go. With the strength and the high priestess, this is you seeing the truth of the matter, being authentic to who you are, seeing the inspiration of what can be in the ethereal world, and wanting to move towards that and making it manifest. This is you and your inner knowing, to know what's right for you, your partner, collaborating together. You see the truth of the matter. I just heard some of you saying you're not getting any younger. Okay, and some of you, I'm also hearing the reverse, as in you're only young once. You know what I mean? So there's a whole, because this is a general reading for a bunch of you, Aries, in this love reading, but this is you knowing that the time is now. You're knowing it. You're seeing the truth of the matter. You're seeing the clarity of the plan, especially after the Hangman here, okay? You will have the clarity coming in the High Priestess to really venture forth, okay? Further clarification. Two of Wands. My gosh, I just finished, like everything I just finished saying. The Two of Wands, it is whereby that other path is done with. And now you're choosing this new path, this like more exciting, like I said, path, and you're venturing forth onto that, okay? So this whole thing is not taking the universe by surprise. This is definitely the universe sees it, in the stars, you could say, and you just need the courage to just commit, like to move, take that step forward, and things are going to start falling into place, okay? As you're planning, as you're discussing all that kind of stuff, but you're headed in a very good direction, okay? Let's see further insight into that. We have, message. See, certain things are going to become more clear. You're going to hear certain things from other aspects of this whole planning, some things outside of your control, just for processes or whatever. You're going to have a certain talk with certain people that want to be a part of this. Maybe you have an intimate friend group of sorts. And certain messages are just going to, some are going to be encouraging. Some are going to be kind of wary, you know what I mean? And you're going to have to handle it gently. But expect like a certain contemplative planning, talking, conversation aspects that may be kind of on a spectrum, okay? On a spectrum of gung-ho and on a spectrum of very legitimate concerns. And you're going to have to navigate that, but you need the strength to really focus in, stick to what you know you need to do, involving and whoever else is involved in this. The High Priest is going to bring in that clarity, and you're going to choose the appropriate path, okay, with the Two of Wands, okay? So it's not like a careless pursuit, which I'm glad about. It has a maturity to this, Let's see what else is going on. King of Wands. There you go. So you, Aries, are one of, if not the aforementioned designer to this excursion, okay? Designer to this new lifestyle, the designer to everybody who's involved. You're like the coordinator, you're like you're the charismatic person. You're bringing the creativity. You're bringing the spark or the passion, the drive, the commitment to change up, to change up the flow, to change up the lifestyle, to change up the furniture, to change up the dwelling, to change up the day to day. Just bring in the fire, you know? And you're very charismatic, very convincing, and very warm, and very engaging, and very supportive as well. People are coming to you because they trust your opinion. They trust your point of view on these type of understandings, and you give them comfort, you give them strength in this, okay, the courage to commit, to move forward. And you have a grand design for your lifestyle that you're forming, and you want to live that. You want to live your truth in that, okay? So either you're solo in this, or you're in that intimate relationship, or friendships, or whatever have you, but you are a key element to driving this whole thing. So understand your value, and know that your word, your actions hold a lot of weight in this, okay? So remember that, okay? You are a pivotal point in this. 10 of Cups, there you go. See what I mean? 10 of Cups, this is literally that home life being absolutely comforted, okay? This is the foundations are secure, it's established. That's why you have like this King of Wands and everything is in place as it should be. So we have the 10 of Cups coming through. It's like you don't have to worry about the bills, you don't have to worry about the kids, you don't have to worry about X, Y, and Z or whatever. You will have the ability, and you're speaking to your significant other or your friendship group or your whoever's involved, or even to yourself, as you're setting things up and everything is going to be in place in your life, in your foundation, as you set this up, okay? As you move forward in this change in your life, you don't have to worry about, you know, practicalities in certain respects. You're going to have that all together, and you're going to be free to further adventure on, to just expand and just have those like wonderful new and exciting comforts, with not just, for some of you, not just you yourself, not just with your intimate understanding, but I also sense a familial understanding as well. So some of you, this might be a whole family affair, like a whole grand family excursion with generational aspects to it, okay? Definitely for some of you. And just going on I just heard like a large cruise, like a year-long cruise or something, okay? But you don't have to worry about things not being in place while you take this adventure. They will be, okay? Further clarification. Yeah, Queen of Swords. My gosh. I literally just finished saying all that. See, because it's like you with the King of Wands, you know, bringing in that adventurous drive to just go forward and getting certain aspects of things into the forefront and letting you know, hey, it's going to work out, it's going to, you know. And then you have the Queen of Swords, which is the person who's hands-on. This could also be you, as well as can be actually your significant other, or a certain friend in the group, or an engagement with a family member, or whatever this love dynamic is. Okay, because this is someone, again, it could be also you on the, see, this is you on like, with the King of Wands, almost on the business casual side, whereby the Queen of Swords is like that straight up only business side. So this is the person who is making sure the bank accounts are straight, making sure certain legal documentations, passports or something like that is straight, making sure, you know, the critical aspects of the functioning of these plan and the document, everything is signed, the finances, all the kind of stuff, everything is in its place and ready to go. They see the truth of the matter. No lies is going to trip them up or anything. They have a clear point of action. They're involved, and they're going to get it done. They're going to get it set. Okay, so that's how this is. It's very secure, and that's why I told you I felt a mature energy happening here. It's not like laissez-faire, just drop everything and go. No, it's planned, it's orchestrated. Okay, but there's a lot of passion, and again, for some of you who are in the younger crowd, this is just there's a lot of other types of excitements involved in all of this, which is really exciting, which is for the younger crowd. But you're not doing it haphazardly, which is great. Let's see further insight into that line. Is that, yeah, see, despair. You are going to avoid this. You don't want any type of calamity on this adventure or on this excursion. That's why the Queen of Swords is here. again, it could be you, or it could be someone on the team, or in your family, or in your significant other, or in your friendship group, whatever the situation is. This is someone who's going to say, yeah, well, I hear all of that excitement, but we need to make sure that these things are in place, because you don't want any type of despair happening in this, okay? And also marrying with despair, don't get worried with the certain aspects of minutia that's going to be taken care of. Don't overburden yourself with certain things that are like the worst case scenario of things. There's failed states that's going to be made if anything were to happen, but I don't sense anything like that happening. So don't let fear hold you back. I know when you're getting closer to doing something, sometimes it can be fearful. What if this happens? What if that happens? No, this seems like a good planning lot happening here. So it's avoiding the despair. So let's see what else is happening. Yeah, the moon. I literally just finished saying that. The moon energy, sometimes everything isn't going to always be clear until you make those next steps, and then you realize what you like, what you don't like. Is it moving in the right direction? Is it not? Whatever the situation is, and you adjust it accordingly. But you'll do that, and things will get illuminated as you take the step. Don't, you know what I mean? In the planning, like, don't allow the fear to hold you back on this adventure. Okay, further clarification. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles, there you go. Seven of Pentacles is how would I put this? It's like making sure the investments are sound in where like doing your diligence in where these finances go, and which they're responsible for covering. Okay, so you're going to have, like, whatever the team up here is with the Queen of Swords and the King of Wands, you're going to have that diligent financial, like, backing of things, making sure, like, the when we mentioned it before, whereby and we mentioned before with the Ten of Cups, where you don't have to worry about certain things, whereby certain bills are already covered, the phone bill is covered, the light bill is covered, all the kind of stuff, so it's going to be like secure. Okay, further clarification. Yeah, Eight of Swords. There you go. So this is coming through with the Eight of Swords, whereby I told you, like, in the message part here, and certain things, as you get closer to certain things, some people are going to be very kind of worried in certain respects. Like, are we really going to do this? Are we really going to do this? And then some people may want to correspond with their own agenda, or kind of like turn you in one direction versus another direction. In this one, you have to, if it's your dream, if it's your intimate connection with whoever significant you're sharing this with, or your family or something, whatever the situation is, you have to be true to this desire, to this dream, okay, to this wanting to break free and to go into a totally new aspect of it, of experience, love and adventure and excitement. You have to be true to yourself. You cannot allow certain aspects to intrude in their dream if it's not complementary with your dream. You don't want them to hijack this process, is what I'm hearing. Some of you, I think you might have family members like that. They like to hijack the situation and make it all about them and make it all about them or what they want. This is you and your intimate lover or your intimate friend group or whatever. Don't let certain aspects hijack the main agenda. Stay true to yourself, is what I'm trying to say with the Eight of Swords. Okay, that's some really great advice over here. Because what's the whole point of going through all that if you end up doing someone else's, like, wishes and goals, and is not in the cohesive understanding of what you plan for, work towards. Let's see the insight onto that, and we have, great fortune. See, that's with the that's with the Seven of Pentacles. You're gonna have enough. Okay, this is very mature. Okay, this is not a haphazard love affair, just whimsy in certain respect. Yes, it's going to be whimsy, but you and your intimate lover or your intimate friend group or whatever situation is, you really put if it's even a group, everybody's putting their fair share in certain respect. Everything is going to come in a way where it's very stable. Okay, great fortune, and you're gonna have a lot of excitement on this. Okay, some of you, I sense you might be going into some casinos as well and stuff like that. Maybe it's a part of the cruise package. I'm not sure, but you're gonna have money to splurge and just enjoy all of this. Okay, so yeah, this is exciting. So Aries, we're going to now go into the extended, and like I said, I invite you to the Patreon page as a Lotus member to see the extended. The extended is going to have the clarification, it's going to have the insights, it's going to have the angel message. And yeah, we're going to see more about this love affair and whatever this is. Please remember to like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit the bell icon, all that kind of good stuff. Please consider becoming a Patreon member. There's 2 tiers there. There's the Key membership there. There's the Lotus membership, and it all helps to develop the channel. So thank you so much. Hope to see you there. Bye. Okay. Aries, let us get into your extended. My technology is still iffy, so I have to give you the meat, but please rewind back and see what was said to cross-reference with each line. Let's see some further insight with the expanded, and we have over here, yeah, the Knight of Swords. Yeah, this is a plan that you're clearing out all of any hurdles or anything like that. You're making it a smooth sailing. That's what you're figuring out, and you're moving forward. Like the Knight of Swords is moving forward with that plan of action. It is that commitment to that swift action. Like it's that get up and let's go, let's go and live, you know what I mean? So whatever adventure, this new like love affair, or just like getting out of your comfort zone, and whatever the situation is, you just want to go and live. You want to take the opportunity now, and you're running towards this is like a clear motion forward. There is intelligence about this, especially because of the swords energy. There's conversation about this, and it's like the direction, and there's nothing like impeding the path. Okay, it's swift action. It's not holding back. Further clarification, yeah, see, 4 of Cups. This is you saying, you know what, I'm dull and bored. I'm tired of the mundane certain things, and the universe is offering you this opportunity. Some of you, maybe you want a trip, maybe you want something with your intimate lover or friends or family group, or whatever the love dynamic here is. I'm still hearing cruise for some of you. But yeah, it's like life was going like blah, and it's like the universe is giving you this opportunity. It's like, hey, you want this? Take it. Okay, with the 4 of Cups, take the adventure, take the excitement of life. Further clarification, and which also makes sense with the sudden wealth happening here too. Further clarification, yes, my gosh. Okay, death and rebirth. This is literally the transformation of life. Okay, this is your old life dying and the new life manifesting, becoming the forefront, the new you. You want that more vitality, excitement. Is like just something like it's almost unutterable. Okay, you just want more out of life. You and your lover or your friend group or whatever the situation. It is something not entirely known to you, but it's something that you want to dive into and find out. Just take the opportunity. The universe is offering you a new way to be. With the death and rebirth card, the death of this old life, you're just done with it. You're tired. You want to move forward into this more. You just want more out of life, and that's what's happening here with the death and rebirth. This is absolutely incredible, very exciting. Let's see what the insight is here, and we have thoughts, because there's a lot of planning in this, but you're gonna paint that new portrait. You're gonna paint that new story. Okay, for a love reading, this is not just coming through with certain aspects of intimacy, but just adventure and the love affair of life. This is excellent, Aries. Excellent. Okay, so let's see what else is happening here. And we have, 7 of Wands. Look at that. Remember I said with the message right here? See the message? 7 of Wands and certain other things that's happening here, and people talking. You have to have the strength to commit, because 7 of Wands, you're going to have some people just talking to you, saying certain things. They may not entirely be on board with it. You will have a couple of people who are on board with this understanding. You're going to take it all into account and make a determining decision that's right for you and those who's honestly, I'll say it like this, whose opinion truly matters in this situation. Further clarification, 3 of Wands. This is you getting ready, or you are ready to just dive on in with the surfboard. The waves of success and expansion is coming, because this is expanding your world, expanding your life, expanding your love affair, expanding those relationships, whatever the situation is for you. This is expanding. You are ready to expand. Okay, just waiting for the right timing of things, and then you're going to take that leap. You're going to move forward. Further clarification. Yeah, Queen of Cups. Especially on this row, especially you at the High Priestess here. There's a lot of emotions that you're juggling, not just yours, but other people. You're being very sincere, but you're not allowing them to throw you all over the place. You're trying to find the peace, trying to find the clarity, and being true to who you are and the agenda at hand. Okay, which is great. That's great advice there. So let's see what the insight is there. And we have, yep, family. There you go. Family room. So, like I said, some of you, this is definitely a whole family affair thing. Some of you, this very intimate friends or your intimate lover or whatever the situation is, and just finding that new way of life. Okay, you want to move to a new place. You want to experience a new lifestyle, whatever. You want comforts. You need this change. Okay, so it is, and it's with those different emotions that's involved, and you're making sense of that. If you're single in this regard, this is a personal desire within you, and it's like you also making sense in your mind and your heart from what you came from to where you want to go. Okay, and being true to you, not allowing certain past emotional upheavals to hinder your progress. So let's see what else is happening. Yeah, there we go. Page of Wands, especially on this part right here, when it has the King of Wands right there as well. This is you now moving forward with that adventure, that new love dynamics, and the new excursion, just finalizing certain things, like let's get it started. It's very passionate, very exciting. It's time. It's you moving forward in this understanding. See, again, moving forward. 6 of Swords, moving from turbulent waters, things that did not serve you well in this love dynamic. I heard for some of you, you even leaving a relationship to love on you, moving to a different possible relationship. This is leaving certain life understandings that just did not. Again, we had that vibe through all that. It just did not work for you. And you're taking your talent, your abilities, your excitement, your genuine aspect of who you are to be appreciated elsewhere. This is, and again, that's for some of you, if this is that love dynamic, leaving from that mundane, just rocky shores. It's like saying to your lover, it's like, you know what? We need to change things up. Let's leave this behind. Let's leave all this behind and go towards this better. Let's change it up entirely. Okay, so that's what's happening. It's very exciting with this movement. Further clarification. Thank you. Yeah, 5 of Wands. It's not without its challenge to get this done, but you're going to rise above and get it done. You see that? This is absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible, Aries. This is exciting. Let's see further insight into that. We have official person. Yeah, you're making it official. Some of you proposing to a new love affair, advancing a love affair, being official in the whole dynamic of this planning stage with family or intimate friends or whatever the situation is for you. Like I told you with the King of Wands, which is behind this, is like everything is gravitating around you because you're one of the main people who's making this happen. Okay? So let's see what the ladder cards have to say. And we have, yep, 5 of Swords. There we go. It's not without its hurdles. You see with the moon card there and everything like that as you move forward. But there's victory to be had in this. You're going to win battles in this because of, some minor hiccups here and there or whatever. Because, life is not always smooth like that. But you're going to overcome certain things, with traveling or something like that. But you're going to rise above it. It's a minor thing. You don't have to worry about it, but it might give you a slight headache. Okay, it could be a family member, it could be a legal thing, maybe passport, I don't know, but it's something that you're going to overcome, so don't worry about that. Okay, that's literally what the 5 of Swords is, something that you just have to get over, like deal with. Okay, further clarification. Yeah, see, there you go, the devil energy. Oh, I remember now. Yeah, remember when we talked about this line, how, what was it, yeah, right here, the 8 of Swords, how certain people, it could be a family member, it could be your intimate friend or something like that who is trying to hijack the thing. See what I told you with the devil energy and the puppeteering right there? Yeah, whoever was trying to hijack it, like, you're going to set them straight, okay? You're going to set that straight, okay? Further clarity, yeah, see the chariot energy, and you're going to move forward. Okay, very fast, very rapidly. Someone's going to try to hijack and say whatever, but it's not their plan. It's not their trip. It's not their thing. You know, it's who's the main reason behind all this. They're going to have the last say, which is part you as well. And you're just going to move forward with success. This is the victory card, moving straight towards your success. Nothing slowing you down. Having that loving adventure, great times, awesomeness. Okay, just epic awesomeness. Very fun. Okay. So again, it's like that minor hurdle, that minor annoyance, you know, but you're going to overcome that. Further insight into that. Yeah, see, marriage. See, there you go. Some of you, again, with this intimate lover, sharing this intimate family dynamic, whatever the situation is, it's gonna be a really harmonious connection and whatever dynamic this is. So I have to really hurry up right now because my technology is about to give out. So on the angel message on this line, we have here, wait. Of course, you're planning. You're not going to just take things haphazardly. Over here, we have a year from now. This is going to lead into, this line right here is going to lead to a whole new expansion of your new life that you're forging. It's going to be even more settled a year from now, but you're starting it right now, whatever phase that is. Big happy changes, of course, right here on this line, revive back, see what was said, makes perfect sense. And over here we have remain positive. Most definitely remain positive, especially on this line, because someone's gonna, get under your skin, but you're gonna overcome that. Anyway, Aries, this has been your love reading. Thank you for being here. I wish you the best. Bye.
Okay, that has been your reading. So excited. I really do hope that it was helpful, that it edified you, gave you some encouragement, some good advice on which to navigate whatever it is that you're dealing with right now and going through. I'm really wishing you all the best. Please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, consider becoming a Patreon member. It really does support the growth of the channel. So much things I would like to bring forth to you. Yeah, and I think that's it. So stay great. Bye.